Hi and welcome to another video. I am so behind on videos, so I thought I'd catch up. I found this pile of key switches for sale on our local eBay, so I had to get them. First of all, there's a whole batch of these Chicago locks. They all seem to be keyed alike, and the key can only be pulled out in one position, but it has both normally open and normally closed. So yeah, but I like when you can take the key out both in the locked and the unlocked or on or off position. But these were not the star of the show. One of the big stars of the show is this Abloy Classic key switch. And normally when you see Abloy Classic, you know that they can only be turned in one direction, and you always need to return the key to the original position to pull the key out. But they did something clever here, because they made two grooves for the sidebar. And when you put this key in, if we can get the discs to align through the camera, here we go. When you turn this 270 degrees, there's a click, that means you operated the switch. When you pull the key back 90 degrees, it stops, and you can take the key out. As we can see now, the hole is in this side. If we put the key in and turn it 270 again, we put the switch to the other position. If we turn it back 90 and pull it out, it's now in this side. So that means this key can be pulled out both in the on and off position. So that's quite clever. And of course you need a relay if you want to operate mains with this. But yeah, much safer than all these cheapo key switches that you'll normally find. Then there are two interesting old Ruco implementation of key switches. This one is an oval glued and potted inside the cylinder ring, and there's a 5mm hole for a green LED where sadly the pins broke off. But to use this, you drill holes through your door, and then you put one of these plates on the inside with the screws, and you clamp this onto the door, and then you can operate your alarm system. First of all, you would not use a 5-pin today, you would use something actual safe, but this is what they had back then. And then on these screws here where you normally mount your oval, they just put this small bracket so that you put one of those micro switches in, and the special tailpiece that they designed here is actually capable of switching, if we can get the key to work, in both on and off position to toggle. And because the hole is so wide, you can actually turn the key back to pull the key out without altering the switch from either being in the left or right side. So yeah, but again, just for signals. But this one, this is more heavy duty. Again, it's a 5-pin, but something like that you could implement into some kind of machinery or control panel. And what they've done here is actually take a beefy industrial switch and designed a tailpiece that when you turn the key pushes this switch. So very interesting way of designing a Ruco key switch that can be built into a control panel. And it will be very hard for someone from outside to manipulate the switch, because they will have no idea how it's actually mounted on the inside. So yeah, so when I saw this lot, I just had to get it. But that's all for this one. So hopefully I'll be back soon with more interesting videos. Bye for now.